It's Tuesday, December 12th. I'm Erica with Huntington News Network. I get to talk to Rachel. What the heck are we doing at the mall?
Well, Landau Eugene Murphy Jr. is here because he's coming back on Friday to do a show at Foundry. Christmas, Home for the Holidays, all of like our favorite Christmas songs. And so yeah, we're just hanging out with some people who are doing their Christmas shopping and introducing him to Landau. It's really nice.
Yes, what a nice day for a meet and greet. We're getting geared up for the show, and we'll speak to Landau and Kamron in just a moment. Thanks, Rachel. Landau, could you please tell me what's going on with your toy drive? How can people participate and help out today?
You can go to my website at landaumurphyjr.com and it'll show you the link for the website. And you'll go on to Amazon. You buy a toy for a kid from 0 to 13 years old, from $1 to $20. Those toys are shipped to our location. We take those toys, wrap them up personally in my living room, and then we take them to the hospitals to less fortunate kids that are sick for the holidays, or special needs children and things like that. And it's always a blessing to be able to have a platform where you're able to pay it forward and give back. So that's what the Landau's Kids Joy Toy Drive is all about. Big shout out to Peyton Chesky for helping me put the website and everything together, and now it's subscribed. So I'm gonna be like Jerry Lewis.
That'll be a happy holiday.
Yes, yes.
Well, thank you for putting things together and for sharing joy with the community through that. I think that's so awesome. We are getting ready for the big show at the Foundry. How did you guys decide on what music to do for this particular show? You have so many holiday songs to choose from. How did that come together?
I personally picked the songs that touched me as a kid. Listen to the infomercials with Bing Crosby. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Those type of songs, Silent Night, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, things like that. Now, he has some special songs that he loves to sing, and I'll let him tell you more about that.
Mary, Did You Know? I love that song. I grew up singing that song with my family, so I got 5 brothers and sisters, 3 boys and 3 girls. So I learned it in a 6-part harmony, so you might hear me going into a harmony in it every now and then. But Hallelujah is one of them, and I guess I got a special song that I want the people that's there to hear and see.
That sounds wonderful. Did you do a lot of church singing with your family growing up?
Actually, I did. Well, not necessarily me. I was always the youngest, so I'm looking at my big brothers and sisters on stage like, I wish I was up there with them, just singing with them. But yeah, I grew up in it, and my mom and dad, they make music, so it's always been in my life.
Wow. Landau, you must have a musical family as well, right?
My grandfather was one of the 5 pioneers. So he was also a pastor, Reverend Cecil Murphy. He's deceased now, but I feel like that's where I get my musical talents from. And my dad was also a PK, a pastor's kid, and he had a church group and a band and all that stuff. So as I was coming up, I saw that all my life. But my grandfather was, I believe, the start of it all. And they wore the top hat, the tuxedo, and the cane. 5 pioneers, and they were awesome back in their time. And I just got from fans that knew my grandfather. They actually gave me the cassettes of their songs that they were doing. So I plan on redoing those songs and releasing them in his name, in his honor.
That's amazing.
That's going to be fantastic.
Those fans that have followed your grandfather will love you putting that out.
Yes.
Talk about timeless. Talk about classic.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, I have one more question, and this is just if you have any advice for maybe some young people, also from West Virginia, who might want to try going to one of these big television competition shows. Do you have some words of advice for anyone wanting to do that route?
I would say follow your heart and just stay true to yourself. And Never let nobody steal your joy or, you know, the love that you have that's in you for the music or the craft that you're chosen to do. Like, some people do sword swallowing, some people do vocals, some people play instruments, but you have to believe in yourself first, and then take the criticism, and then take the, you know, the praise also, and you put them all together and you wing out the things that aren't necessarily needed in your journey, but always stay true to yourself and always stay, you know, humble in it and just enjoy the moment. You know, I didn't go on America's Got Talent to win. I went on America's Got Talent because I was at the lowest point in my life. Somebody had robbed my house, and so it's just like I asked God, like, what do I do now? And you got that little man on this shoulder telling you, like, hey, we'll rob everybody too. But you got that other West Virginia on this side, like, no, everything is all right. These things were moved out of your life for a reason. Now you just need a bigger stage. And right there at that moment, I'm sitting in my mom's bedroom, tears running down my face. The TV went to a commercial. It was Howie Mandel. And that changed my whole life forever because I signed up right away. Went on America's Got Talent just to get my wheels out of the mud, so to speak. But God had another plan. But I would have never saw that or done it if I didn't get robbed. If God didn't take all of that out of my life, I would have never seen the bigger picture that He had set aside for me. To be here talking to you now, to be on the stages that I am on, and to travel the world, being able to give back toy drives, and Toys for Tots, and heart foundations and things like that, going to Shanghai, China, Dubai, Germany, and then be able to come home for the holidays and then actually pay it forward and pass that lesson on to people like Kamron. You know, and now he's, you know, on his way to doing the same things. And I'm gonna make sure he do it because if you don't, I'm gonna knock his head off. You know?
That's wonderful. Yeah, you just never know what's gonna happen in life.
That's right. You know, you take the good and the bad, and you know, you find the balance in between the two, and you try to find the good in the bad. There's always some type of good in that bad, but you have to see it. And you can't run your mouth or go in your emotions real fast and, you know, make quick decisions because you will find yourself in a bad place. That bad moment can put you in a bad spot, but my bad moment led me to a better place. It was a moment that I was really hurt. I was tore up from it, but I decided that I was going to make good of it. And my Lord and Savior just spoke to me on that moment. It was like, no, you just need a bigger stage. And that commercial just changed my life. Are you the next one of America's Got Talent? Do you have what it takes to headline your own show in Vegas? Are you our next $1 million prize winner? I am talking to you. And that's exactly where it went. Got chills over me. I signed up, go off and to America's Got Talent, and it just changed my life. But if I wouldn't have hit that rock bottom, you know, that lighter, you know, under you, that fire under your bottom, that's what that was for me. It was to wake me up and say, okay, you're too stagnant right now. I'm giving you this blessing to be able to sing and entertain, and you're not using it. Because I was working for Jack Whitaker at the time, you know, and I had got laid off. I was making like $33 an hour as a flagger and a concrete finisher. But I was going to Walmart, I was buying everything I wanted. I was going to the movie bins, getting all the $5.99 DVDs, and, you know, and I was just content with that. And I had remodeled the house that I was living in. But then once we got laid off, I started doing my one-man show again for singing for abused women, abused children, the Children's Home Society, also veterans, retirement facilities and things like that. And while I was away, that's when my house got robbed. So it was like God was just telling me, like, yeah, you're not doing what I need you to do. So I need to take all this out of your way so you can go over and do this. And here I am. So I just took the joy out of a bad situation. I pulled all the joy out of it that I could. And I think it was the best decision of my life. And I also went back to school. And West Virginia Adult Education is actually sponsoring this tour.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm the ambassador for adult education.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so you see me on billboards across all 55 counties in West Virginia. And also my slogan is, it's never too late to graduate. So anybody out there that's watching this video, I'm trying to encourage you to get up off the couch, forget about what anybody else would think about you, because at the end of the day, it's all about you. And I had to get over that, you know, just the embarrassment of it, just sitting in the classroom, especially, and I'm famous now, so everybody's looking at me like, why is Landau sitting in this class? Like, you know, so, but I had to shake that off. And I went out and got my education.
Thank you so much for being an inspiration to
Thank
so
you.
many.
I appreciate
Congratulations on all of your success and travels and continued momentum. And thank you for sharing it with the community and uplifting so many groups. I'm just amazed at how many different kinds of organizations have tapped your shoulder and said, hey, come on down. So I'm sure there'll be many more.
Yes, I hope so.
So tender.